There are people making $100,000 a year who are completely broke, and there are people making $40,000 who are quietly building real wealth. So what's the difference? It's not luck, it's not intelligence, it's a system most people never even realize they're trapped in, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is the salary trap. You wake up a few minutes before your alarm, not because you want to, but because your body is used to it. Same routine, same job, same cycle. You tell yourself it's fine. You have stability, a steady income, benefits. From the outside, everything looks right, but deep down, something feels off. You're earning more than ever, and somehow it still doesn't feel like enough. Let me show you exactly why. And makes $85,000 a year. On paper, she's doing better than most people. She should feel financially secure, but she doesn't. Every 2 weeks, she gets paid. It looks like a solid paycheck, but before she can even think about what to do with that money, it's already gone. Rent takes a huge portion. Groceries, car payments, insurance, subscriptions, utilities. One by one, small pieces disappear. And by the time everything is paid, there's almost nothing left. Not enough to build anything, not enough to escape, just enough to survive until the next paycheck. And here's the genius of it. It doesn't feel like you're losing. You have a place to live, you have a car, you can go out sometimes. You feel normal, successful even. But in reality, you're not building wealth, you're maintaining a lifestyle. This is the first trap, the illusion of progress. Money comes in all at once, but leaves in small pieces, and your brain never fully registers how little you're actually keeping. Now here's where it gets deeper. The system doesn't just take your money, it shapes your behavior. You're told to get a good education, so you do. Maybe you take on debt. Then you get a job to pay it off. You finally start earning, and everything seems to improve. But something subtle happens. As your income increases, so does your lifestyle. You make more, so you upgrade your apartment. You upgrade your car. You start spending more without even noticing it. It feels like growth. It feels like success. But in reality, you've just increased your obligations. This is the second trap. Lifestyle inflation. Every raise feels like freedom, but every upgrade quietly locks you in tighter, because now you need that income. You're no longer working because you want to, you're working because you have to. Your entire life is built on the assumption that the paycheck will keep coming. That's what people call golden handcuffs. And the scariest part? You chose them without realizing it. Let me give you another example. Imagine someone making $300,000 a year, but spending $290,000 to maintain their lifestyle. Now compare that to someone making $50,000 and saving $10,000 a year. Who's actually building wealth? It's not about how much you make, it's about the gap between what you earn and what you keep. And the system is designed to shrink that gap as much as possible. Every time your income goes up, new expenses appear. A better house, a better car. More commitments, more pressure. So even when you win, you feel exactly the same. Still dependent, still stuck. Now think about this. If you quit your job today, how long could you survive? Be honest. 1 month? 2? 3? If the answer is less than 3 months, you're not secure. You're dependent. And that's not an accident. Because when you need your paycheck to survive, you become predictable. Your landlord, your bank, your bills. This is the salary trap. It's not about keeping you poor. It's about keeping you comfortable enough to never question the system. But here's the shift. Once you see it, everything changes. You stop asking, how do I make more money? And start asking, why am I not keeping any of it? You stop chasing promotions and start focusing on building assets. Because income is temporary. Wealth is what you keep. So how do you break out? First, stop confusing a high salary with being rich. They are not the same thing. Second, protect the gap between your income and your expenses. That gap is your escape route. Third, start turning that gap into assets, things that pay you back instead of draining you. The moment you have even a few months of expenses saved, something changes. You think differently. You act differently. You're no longer controlled by urgency. You gain leverage. And leverage is freedom. The goal isn't just to earn more. The goal is to reach a point where you don't need your paycheck to survive. Because the moment you don't need it, you finally have a choice. And that's what real wealth is. So be honest with yourself. Are you building wealth or just maintaining a lifestyle? And more importantly, what are you going to do about it? If this made you think differently, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, because once you understand how the system works, you can finally start playing a different game.